Hello, my name is Anissa. I am from Detroit, Michigan, and what I think about gentrification is heartbreak. Just recently, I went back to Michigan to visit my family for Thanksgiving, and my dad usually takes me around the town and just shows me around, tells me stories about how things are changing, and just shows me around his neighborhood and my old neighborhood. Really, it's heartbreaking to me. I can't I can't afford to buy places in my hometown. I see all these buildings that are old and boarded up and torn down, and I can't afford to buy the crappiest places in Detroit. And I know that the people who can't afford them are gonna leave them like that until it gets to a point where everything's built up and everybody wants to be there. They're not going to build it up now because they don't want the people who can't afford it to move in. They don't want people like me to move in there. They want to wait till the train line comes in and it's beautiful and a whole bunch of businesses come in and are putting money back into Detroit, and that's when they're going to start building beautiful homes and renovating those places and coming through and just making it amazing. And it breaks my heart because I know that a lot of people are getting pushed out, and sad. One thing I noticed when I went back there was that when you cross one street, it'll look one way, and when you cross the street again, it'll look another way. I can go into where the Edison homes are, I think that's what they're called, and it's beautiful, beautiful big mansions, and like the richest of the rich people live there. And then I go across the street, and there are boarded up homes, and they're torn down, and nobody wants to visit that side of the street. But at the same time, the train is being built right there. So you'll see little spots of new apartments being built up in those raggedy areas. And you know it's coming. You know that that's where the rich people are going to live. You know that you're not going to be able to afford to live there. I think also it kind of makes me feel it's like a sweet sorrow. Like, I'm lucky that I moved out of Detroit when I was 14. My mom got a job in Texas, and we moved to Texas. And since then, I've kind of moving around to different spots, but I didn't have to experience the true decline. I didn't have to experience the bankruptcy of Detroit. I didn't have to experience any of that anguish. I'm just experiencing going back home and realizing it's not home anymore, and that sucks.